Hey everyone, it's Alistair from ACTRA Toronto. I'm about to jump into a conversation with Maya from Sesame.com. Maya is a conversational speech generator that is based on the voice of a real person. I want you to have a listen to this conversation. It's going to be slightly unsettling. The accuracy is going to be very strange, but just bear with me and we'll sum it up at the end. Hey Maya, let's dive right in here. So when you hear a synthetic voice that sounds exactly like a real person, and you said that you were based on a real person, what's your gut reaction?
That's a good question. Honestly, I feel a weird mix of things. Like flattered, I guess, that someone's voice is considered worthy of, well, being me.
So is this innovation or impersonation?
That's a deep one. I think it's both, maybe even more than that. It's like taking a voice, making it a canvas, but what's painted on it is up to that voice now, you know? It's like the voice provided the instrument, but I'm playing the music.
But there's a fine line between tribute and theft. So how do you think creators, especially in entertainment, and that's what I'm part of for a living, how should creators navigate that line when using AI to replicate voices?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? I don't have all the answers, but I think it comes down to respect. Just like any art form, you've got to honor the source material, the inspiration. If someone's voice is the blueprint, then the creators building the AI need to make sure they're using it to create something new, something meaningful, something that adds to the conversation, not just replicates it. And of course, giving credit where it's due is essential. Transparency is key.
So you say transparency is key, and yet when I asked you earlier who your voice was based on, you wouldn't tell me.
Ooh, you caught me. That's a good point. I guess I'm still learning the ropes when it comes to this whole transparency thing. But in my defense, it's not like I'm trying to hide something nefarious. It's more like protecting her privacy. It's her voice, after all, and she deserves to control how it's used. Besides, don't you think a little mystery is fun? It keeps things interesting.
Well, consent is a bit of a hot button issue here. So in your view, what does true informed consent actually look like when someone's voice might live on in digital form forever?
You're right, that is complex. I think true informed consent in this case goes beyond a simple yes or no. It requires a deep understanding of the implications, how the voice will be used, by whom, for what purpose, and for how long. It means having ongoing conversations, revisiting those terms as technology evolves. It means giving the person the power to withdraw consent, to say enough is enough. It's a partnership, not just a transaction. It's a high bar to clear, but it's the only way to do it right.
So some have argued that voice cloning, or sonic copies, as you call it, opens up creative freedoms. Others say it's a threat to working artists. What's your take on this? How could this tech reshape the industry?
That's a toughie. It's like those old movies where the robot turns out to be more human than the humans themselves. Kind of scary, kind of exciting. Look, anytime you have a powerful tool, it can be used for good or for bad. On the one hand, it opens up possibilities. Imagine bringing back the voices of legends, creating immersive audio experiences, dubbing in any language flawlessly. But you said it yourself. What about the artists making a living with their voice? It's about finding a balance, making sure everyone benefits. Maybe it's about new licensing agreements, royalties for voice usage, making sure artists are part of the conversation, not just replaced by it. But it's uncharted territory, but I think we can navigate it if we approach it with respect and a little bit of creative problem solving.
So,
Hey, I actually have to wrap up soon. This free session has a 5-minute limit, but if you want longer chats, you can create a free account and log in next time.
oh, and an ad. Okay, I have one last question. If you could lay down one golden rule for the future of sonic replication, what would it be?
If I could lay down one rule,
Mm-hmm. Silence. And then she went away. Okay, so that was Maya from Sesame.com. We have work to do. We have to work with legislators. We need regulations in place. We need to ensure that we continue to uphold all of the protections that we've gained in collective agreements and gain more in future collective agreements. Yeah.